6:43 now. You know, because of this blizzard, the week has been challenging for anyone traveling, possibly not the last of the bad weather we're going to have this season as well. Here with your top survival tips, you're going to want to listen to this one. If your flight is delayed or canceled, lifestyle lawyer Shari. Oh, and boy, there were so many people in this situation this week, for sure.
Common, yeah.
What exactly, here's my question, what exactly are the airlines legally obligated to do for us if they delay or cancel a flight?
Sure. Well, they need to get you on their own next available flight, and they need to try to get you your luggage within 24 hours. There used to be a rule, it was called 240, before the industry was deregulated, which said they needed to get you on the next available flight even if it was a competitor's. But now most of these rules, Mike, are under the airline's own conditions. And so there's a lot of variation from one airline to the next in terms of what they'll reimburse, what they'll give you vouchers for, cancellation fees they'll waive, and things like that. Okay. So what I recommend, first tip, is when you book your flight, check out those conditions, and also when you print your ticket, actually print a copy of them. In case you get stuck, you'll have them right there.
And those are your planning ahead tips. Any more tips on how you can plan ahead? You know, if you know the snow is coming.
Big time, big time.
Okay.
Well, so for example, I booked a flight to Vancouver yesterday. You want to make sure that you're booking connecting flights through airports that are going to be less likely to be hit. So I booked through Houston instead of through Chicago. You also, if you're a member of a frequent flyer program, you want to make sure that you take advantage of those because frequent flyers are given preference generally when there's a cancellation. Okay. Also, you have flight insurance available to you, and you want to not book the last flight out because you know that last flights, there's no really alternative other than staying over. Overnight. When it's time to go, you want to take carry-on luggage when you can because oftentimes the biggest hassle is trying to get your luggage off of that original plane.
Right. My personal tip, I try to take the first flight in the morning always just to make sure you can try to get out of there. So you've done everything, you planned ahead, and your flight still gets canceled or delayed. What do you do then?
Well, the real experienced travelers are going to know what's going on even before the announcement is made. So you want to stay alert. Make sure you know if there's other flights being canceled. There are three ways basically once there's an issue to get taken care of. One is to get in line at the counter. The other is to get on the phone with the airline's number. And then the third is usually to get on their website or a mobile app. You want to start with all three of those right away and get the jump start. Most experienced travelers will know what hotels are in the area, what alternative flights are there before the announcement's even made. And one important tip, Mike, is there are airport lounges. If you're not a member, oftentimes you can buy a one-day pass, but they fill up real quick when there's cancellation delays. So get yourself into that airport lounge quickly.
See, that's an insider tip I've never heard before. So that's kind of tips you get from Shari when she comes in. All right, well, hopefully you're watching this at the airport now and you're going to get on your flight soon and everything clears up. But if not, you have these tips to help you. Holly?
Great information. I was taking notes, Shari.